With the Houston Texans having a finalist as a defensive coordinator, specifically DeMeco Ryans, do the Houston Texans take a quarterback at number 2? I think there's an alternate solution. Cue the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. The alternate solution I'm talking about, and maybe solution isn't the best word, but an alternative, to put it in blank terms, is could the Houston Texans call in and swing a deal for Trey Lance? And I know a lot of Texan fans went, whoa, what are you talking about right now? Yeah, what could happen if the Houston Texans decided that, let's say they do hire DeMeco Ryans, that is the move going forward, and he brings in someone offensively, most likely along with the 49ers, and they don't like the quarterbacks, and usually when you hire a defensive coach, the first pick is a defensive player. That could change, of course, regarding Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, whoever you want at the quarterback position at 2/maybe 12, who knows. But could the Houston Texans swing a deal for Trey Lance? Dan Graziano, who had reported this a few months ago, had mentioned the Houston Texans as a team in potential to maybe swing a trade for Lance. And look, I'm looking at it like this. Trey Lance, his injuries are tough to overlook, okay? But if you bring in someone from the 49ers, DeMeco knows him, an offensive coordinator from the Niners knows him, they have that continuity, maybe they believe that they can fix him. In terms of what you can give up for the trade, you know, I did a space earlier with Patrick Storm, John Crumpler, and Cole Thompson. If you don't follow Cole Thompson, go ahead. I'll drop the app below. And he came out with this question, not necessarily banging the table for Trey Lance, but just a question to, you know, poke the mind a little bit and make you think about maybe there's an alternate solution at quarterback, and it could be Trey Lance. And he had a proposed deal that maybe the Texans give up a third-round pick for Trey Lance. Do the 49ers do it? We don't know. The optics for them would be pretty bad overall, necessarily looking at what they gave up to get Trey Lance. John Lynch is just not going to look good at all. Not in terms of fan base if they succeed and go to the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. But what is the front office going to look like, you know, in terms of ownership and people upstairs looking at John Lynch like, man, dude, you gave up these many picks just to trade him away for a third-round pick. So if the Texans do this, now you have the ability to egg on to the defense and improve it so much with this draft. Trey Lance, Shanahan, Kubiak type offense. You are putting a lot of trust in him. But you did the same thing with Davis Mills last year, giving him no competition whatsoever. I'm pretty comfortable with a Trey Lance coming in here, and he should have competition. But what is slightly the difference? If anything, Trey Lance is a top 3 pick, and you're giving up only a third-round pick for him. It's worth the risk that I could see maybe the Texans do it. I don't see them doing this, okay, whatsoever. But the implication is there, and I am definitely thinking more and more about maybe there's an alternate way of solving the quarterback position. Maybe it's not just drafting Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. That's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications to turn on. Drop your comments, your reactions down below in the comment section. Let me know, what do you think, guys? Should the Houston Texans go out there and trade for Trey Lance? I think the continuity is there if you hire a DeMeco Ryans, and if you brought in, let's say, someone like Clay Kubiak to be your QB's coach or even offensive coordinator. I think that is an easy correlation right there that they can draw to is Trey Lance. It's got to be mentioned somewhere when they're there in the offseason talking about quarterback, whether or not they want to spend a premium pick, the number 2 pick on Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, or do they want to take a chance, swing for the fences, and put Casario's job on the line necessarily in order to get a Trey Lance, and you are going to tell the fan base, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our trust in a quarterback that's had some injuries, and we're going to put our trust into it. Will it happen? I don't think so, but it's a really fun hypothetical to talk about. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.